We can easily bypass a perfectly designed tropical housing. For example, we can turn on the lights when daylight is plenty. We leave doors or windows open when the air conditioning is running. We operate washing machine at half load or less. We leave refrigerators doors slightly ajar. We leave an empty room with the fans and lights on. This behavior not only increases energy consumption of our home, they also increase heat gain and discomfort. Nudge psychology is useful for behavior that we adopt without thinking. For example, we walk into a room and immediately switch on the lights or fans or air conditioners regardless of the daylight or comfort conditions. It is done without thinking involved. Many of these subconscious decisions we take without thinking may not be in our best interest. Nudge psychology says that it is possible to design our home to nudge us into doing things we want them to do. Let us review a couple of common nudge methodologies. Number 1, make the green choice the default choice. For example, many wall-mounted air conditioning controllers allow us to set a default temperature set point. Even if someone changes it during use, once it is switched off, it will revert back to the default temperature. Recommended temperature set points is 23 to 25 degrees for a study room or home office. Do give the comfort that is required. Setting an uncomfortable temperature will cause them to look for the temperature controller and change it to 16 or 18 degrees Celsius instead. Then it becomes a habit for them to do this each time they step into the office. To encourage them to combine air conditioning with a fan, place the fan switch easier to reach. Then the default air conditioning temperature can be set to 26 to 28 degrees Celsius instead. Number 2, make it an easier or harder choice. Place the switch at convenient or inconvenient location as necessary. For example, locate switches on the correct side of a door. If the door opens and swings to the right, we will use our right hand to open the door. If the door opens and swings to the left, we will use our left hand to open the door. Placing the switch on the free side of the free hand. Open the door with the right hand, switch on the left hand. Open the door with the left hand, switch on the right hand. This way, we will subconsciously switch off the lights as we exit the door. Sometimes, we may want to make it harder to reach for a switch instead. For example, I have an experience where there were 4 air conditioners installed in a common room. And I know using 2 air conditioners is good enough for this room because usually it is partially occupied and used during nighttime. If all 4 switches is located at the same location, anyone walking in will immediately switch on all 4 air conditioning systems. So what I did is that I moved 2 of the switches to another wall. This prevented the users from switching all 4 air conditioners every time they walk into the room. It worked as planned. From the data logging, we found 90% of the time, only 2 air conditioners were switched on during nighttime. And all 4 air conditionings were working during daytime when the room was fully occupied during the weekends. Number 3, provide constant and consistent reminders. Do provide a simple user manual to homeowners to explain them the energy efficiency design features to them. Daylight harvesting, natural ventilation, to purchase energy efficient equipment so that your home is cooler indoor. Also provide reminders on the switches to use it when it is needed and to switch it off when it's no longer required. Finally, it is a good idea to provide feedback on energy consumption among similar types of homes. Knowing our energy consumption as a comparison to our neighbors helps us to nudge towards the desired behavior. In conclusion, our action and behavior has a major role in improving energy efficiency. We can degrade and improve energy efficiency and thermal comfort in our homes by our own actions. Developers, architects, engineers, and parents must employ strategies to nudge ourselves and kids towards sustainability with our design and implementations. Constant and consistent reminders do help in nudging us towards the right behavior. Thank you.